with my assurance that when the antibody that's being, I said, it has passed the medical tests o yung clinical test nila, it's ready to be sold by May. Kung makita ko nandyan at magkaroon tayo ng supply, and if I think that it is really there for good and can help people, then I am ready, I said, to lift the lockdown. Meron ng, I cannot mention the pharmaceuticals, the giants, pero meron na ako nakapaggumawa ng antibody. Yung antibody na hindi galing sa tao. Yung kasing yung antibody na mag-fight ang ano mo, ang sarili mong antibodies, tapos ma-overwhelm mo yung kalaban, yan, gawa ng katawan mo. Mukhang ito sa basa ko, wala akong ginawa, hindi magbasa, makinig, inutusan ko sila, hindi ba na marunong ng ano, hanggang pindot-pindot lang ako. Meron ng medisina, antibody ang isang giant pharmaceuticals. Tapos naghahabulan sila. Sabi, by May, baka they would start to market it. Pabili na nila. Ang problema, sabi nga ni, we are on the last ladder. Ang muna niyan yung mga mayaman na, kasi marami yan kailangan. So as fast as they can really manufacture or farm out the product, just retain the copyright para magtulungan sila. Kung meron na yan, tapos makita ko na ginagamit ng tao, ililift ko. Total, kung magkasakit kayo, may antibodies naman tayo mabili. Ngayon, kung wala kang mabili, problema mo na yan. Kasi tapos na yung, I will lift the quarantine. Ngayon, paglabas ninyo, ganun pa man, I would still insist. Kasi sabi ng mga scientists dito, kinig ako. Hindi yung scientist sa TV yung sasalita na personal. Sekreto, ganun pa man. Mask, yung, ano yung akin? Ito. Ganito. Mask, alcohol, pati maghugas. Hindi na yung sabon na ordinaryo. Basta soap and water. Okay na yan. Alam mo, pag nasama lang tayo, kaya natin ito. Kunting panahon na lang. Alam ko, igit na kayo na makalabas. So, pag lumabas lang itong antibody na gawa nila sa labas, parang inumin mo, parang kung baga sa bakterya pa, antibiotic, sisirain niya. I am clearing the way by ordering the purchase. Total, walang FDA local. But what we are trying to buy outside is approved by the FDA, United States of America. So in a sense that almost all of what we eat, buy products of all sorts, pagka meron ng FDA approved, there's in the, back FDA, and galing Amerika, kumpante naman tayo niyan. As a matter of fact, I do not really believe that they would do more testing. Ganun lang yan. So, pagka walang yung assessment galing doon sa baba sa DOH, hindi natin mabili. I'm clearing the way I will ask Secretary Duque to talk to the people in charge, si Secretary Godbless, and they can proceed to buy it immediately, as fast as you can really do the procurement at this time. Take note of the fact that we are all in this, the entire world. We might not have the supply. And also my fear that kung nandyan yung antibody, of course the rich nations will get it first before we can. And that I placed a condition there na kung nandyan na yung antibody available na sa market dito, and that's being sold in quantity, in numbers, then I'm inclined to maybe at that time lift the lockdown. Yes, Secretary Rales.
Mr. President, we might have a solution to the problem. Yung limitation po natin is because of the Universal Health Care Law. And the Universal Health Care Law specifically provides na yung DOH and PhilHealth cannot procure unless may approval ng HTA Council. Ito yung HTAC, yung Health Technology Assessment Council. But nothing will preclude, Mr. President, any other agency from purchasing. So, hindi lang pwede ang DOH at PhilHealth, but because we're in the state of calamity, OCD can purchase. So, tama yung sabi mo, sir, na si Secretary Godbless and OCD can do the purchase. Or PSDBM, sir. Basta wag lang DOH PhilHealth, but PSDBM can do the purchasing, or the OCD, sir.
How much?
Sir, we have to tandem the PCR and the for safety, sir. So we will if we will buy 900,000 actually sir 40,000 kits of Sansure can already test 900,000. So if we will test 900,000, the rapid test should be more or less twice as the PCR. So the PCR that we will be buying worth 3.3 billion to include all the capacitation of more or less 28 nationwide accredited civilian and private government hospitals, because we believe in your briefing. Yes, 2 million. Actually, we will test on a rapid test 2 million and 900,000 for the PCR for the confirmatory. So that's the we have to have really to have a safety for the false positive and false negative with the PCR, and also in order for us also to test the efficacy of the rapid test. So that's the point, sir, that we have to really to buy both. The PCR and all the automated retraction and including the freezer, it costs us 3.2 billion. I already submitted it to PSDBM for the immediate procurement. The rapid test we have not yet because we have to sir, we have to be careful. There are rapid tests that sometimes it really gave us a false sir. Merong mga rapid test na sir na kailangan natin talaga na FDA approved.
Sec, I can answer that. If you buy in volume the recent purchase of Ayala, you can get it anywhere between $5 to $7. If you buy $1 million worth, it will go down that low. So it is based on volume. You can get it much cheaper if you get it on volume. There's one FDA brand that was purchased recently by Ayala. But you have to buy a bigger quantity. I asked DTI to canvass all the different rapid tests, IgG and IgM. They have a list there, and I can have them send it to you. But the price goes down if it's really in a big volume.
Well, I said you can go ahead and buy it immediately. You have my clearance. Okay. So there you are. Sana na napaintindi ko sa mga kababayan natin kung ano ang ginagawa natin and what are the things that we intend to do in the future. This corona is ano ito, it's a wild card sa health ng tao. So we do not know how this will end, when, but for lack of a better way of protecting the people, that is except by asking you to go inside your houses, with my assurance that when the antibody that's being, I said, it has passed the medical tests o yung clinical test nila, it's ready to be sold by May. Kung makita ko nandyan at magkaroon tayo ng supply, then I am ready to live. Kasi wala talagang vaccine. It might come, it might not. But itong antibody, which has been manufactured outside of the human body, parang killer ito na ano, just like the antibiotic. Talagang bibirahin niya yung bacteria. Ito naman yung virus, yung katawan lang natin. But, you know, for whatever it is really worth, we have to thank these guys for coming up, and whether the efficacy is really sort of hangs in the balance. But with the assurance that they have tested it medically, I am sure that we're able to come up with something, buy it, and if I think that it is really there for good and can help people, then I am ready, I said, to lift the lockdown.